Good morning. I'm Peter Milios from the Finance News Network. Stocks rose on Friday after December's revised inflation reading came in lower than first reported, and the S&P 500 closed above the key 5,000 level as strong earnings and economic news chugged on. The S&P 500 rose 0.57%, while the Nasdaq Composite rallied 1.25%, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average slipped 54.64 points, or 0.14%. For the week, the S&P 500 added 1.4%, while the Nasdaq gained 2.3%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average finished flat. All three major averages notched their fifth straight winning week and the 14th positive week in 15. A solid earnings season, easing inflation, and a resilient economy have charged 2024's market rally. It's also propelled the S&P to close above the 5,000 level after first touching the milestone during Thursday's session. The index first crossed 4,000 in April 2021. A revision lower in December's consumer price index also helped sentiment. The government adjusted the figure to a 0.2% increase, down from a 0.3% increase initially reported. Core inflation figures, excluding food and energy, were the same. January's CPI figures are due out next week. Mega-cap technology stocks gained again on Friday, contributing to the S&P's march above 5,000. Nvidia jumped 3.6% and Alphabet added more than 2%. Cloudflare skyrocketed 19.5% on strong earnings, boosting the broader cloud sector in tandem. Semiconductor stocks also rose, with the VanEck Semiconductor ETF edging up 2.2%. The back half of the fourth quarter earnings reporting period pressed on, with PepsiCo falling 3.6% on mixed results. Take-Two Interactive slumped 8.7% on a disappointing outlook, while Pinterest dropped 9.5% after issuing a weaker-than-expected forecast and missing revenue estimates. Despite these negative prints, earnings have so far proven more robust than expected. A total of 332 S&P companies have reported results, with about 81% of them reporting earnings above analyst expectations, according to LSEG. That compares to a 67% beat rate in a typical quarter since 1994. Overall, most sectors closed higher overnight. Tech was the best performer, whilst energy was the worst. This week's agenda for local investors included significant earnings reports from various companies such as Horizon, CSL, AMP, CBA, Magellan, Telstra, ASX and QBE. Market analyst Josh Gilbert highlights particular interest in CSL and Telstra, citing CSL's half-year results as a focal point for assessing its recovery trajectory and Telstra's profitability growth driven by cost-cutting measures and strategic investments in 5G technology. Thank you for listening.